This is That Weekend Tho, and this week we're talking about Spurs versus Liverpool. But let's start with the pressure index. Jurgen Klopp's men maintained their perfect start to a Premier League season with a 2-1 win at Wembley, and topping the pressure index with a score of 86 was Roberto Firmino. Now, despite being at fault for both of Liverpool's goals, Michel Vorm got a score of 82 and Eric Lamella's late goal got him a score of 77. Rounding out that pressure index, top five were Jorginho Wijnaldum and Joe Gomez. Now for my guests. As a man who named his cat after Spurs fullback Benoit Asuakoto, Rhys James is a man who's used to disappointment, and let me tell you, he's certainly come to the right place. And representing the Reds, no, Steven Gerrard hasn't let himself go. It's goals resident Liverpool guru, Neil Jones. Neil, let's start with you. Great result for Liverpool, of course. Did the scoreline tell the full story?
No, probably not. It could have been 2-2, but it could have also been probably 5 or 6-1. And it was one of them games where I think if Liverpool if it had been the Liverpool of last season, I think it would have been very, very emphatic. As it was a nervy sort of last 90 seconds or whatever to the game, but I think it was a thoroughly deserved Liverpool win.
Rhys, you said correct a few moments ago. You're talking about Son's penalty shout. I thought it looked like a penalty.
Absolutely, 100%. Spurs always get a late penalty against Liverpool, a draw 2-2. I thought history was about to repeat itself. Unfortunately, the referee didn't agree with me.
Obviously, disappointing result for Spurs, but Liverpool have won their first 5 games in a Premier League season for only the 3rd time. The question to both of you, is this their year?
Well, the last time they started this well, it was 1990, they were the champions, so if you want to go for omens. But I think I fancy Liverpool to really go close this season, and nothing I've seen in the first 5 has changed that opinion.
Rhys, through gritted teeth, do you agree or not?
Yeah, I do. I do think it is Liverpool's year. And I think it's only Liverpool's year because City just did it. So City, they don't have the same momentum. They won't have the same belief. They don't need to. I think they'll be going for the Champions League, whether they admit it or not. And I think Liverpool could do it. They looked amazing yesterday.
OK, so gents, Harry wants to know first, should Son have started for Spurs?
Yes, I think he should have. I think he made the difference when he came on, and I think he would have given Liverpool a few more problems than they got.
Rhys, what do you reckon?
Well, in an ideal world, yes, but the guy's just avoided military service. Give him a break. He just got off a plane. He's got a medal with him. Give him a break.
No matter how badly Spurs are playing, he still looked very, very happy, you've got to say, understandably. Louis wants to know, does Harry Kane need a rest, Rhys?
Absolutely. He probably expected a holiday over the summer. Then England inexplicably got to the semi-final. So he had to cancel his flights and rebook them. But yes, he needs a rest. Apparently he's had 50% of the shots he had this time last year.
Yeah, and he's a player who needs a lot of shots as well. Neil, looking at it from a Liverpool perspective, did Kane look tired?
Yeah, he had a rest on Saturday, didn't he? He sat in Virgil van Dijk's pocket for most of the game, so he'll be fine, he'll be fine.
What about Mo Salah? Is he underperforming compared to where he was last year?
Well, not statistically. I think he's got as many goals as he had at this stage, but I think he set such high standards, hasn't he, that people just expect him to score 2 or 3 every game. I think he'll be fine. I don't think he'll get 44 this season, but he'll get 30.
Rhys, Salah, one season wonder?
Yeah, he's done. It's over for Salah. We could see it yesterday. Threw on goal a couple of times, straight at Vorm, and Vorm was up for letting shots go in. So he's rubbish. He's done. It's over for Salah. Mark my words.
It's time for #NoFilter, the part of the show where our 2 guests have 30 seconds in which to argue an unpopular point of view about each other's teams. Now, Rhys, Spurs lost yesterday. That means you go first. Your point of view starts now.
Sadio Mane is sick of Mo Salah getting all the credit. Okay, time and time again, he refuses to pass to him when he is through on goal, and we know he's a good finisher. Not yesterday, fair enough. But it happened twice against Spurs, right? Twice. He passed it to Keita, who hit it straight at Vorm. A rubbish shot. Vorm saved it for once, unsurprisingly. The other time, he knocked it across the goal. Sure, Vorm spilled it and Firmino scored. Whatever. Okay, but Salah was more open in the box. He doesn't like him. Doesn't have him in his fantasy team. He's making him look like one of these. Okay, which is an empty mug as a prop. He's making him look like a prop. That's my point. He is sick of him.
Time is up. So we've heard from Rhys. Mane hates Salah. Neil, your point of view starting from now.
Tottenham are going to finish below Arsenal this season. I know you've had 2 seasons where you've had your little fun and you've been kings of North London, you've enjoyed it, and the power's shifted. Not this season. Tottenham are on a downward spiral. Arsenal on the way up under Unai Emery. 3 wins in a row. They're going to win the North London derby probably as well. I don't even know when it is, but they're going to win that one at Wembley, and they're going to win one at the Emirates as well. St Tottenham's Day is back, and it's going to come for you in May.
And time is up.
Look, they've won. Can I rebuttal? They've won 3 in a row. We won 3 in a row before that, and we just happened to have lost the last 2. We've all won 3 in a row at some point.
Rhys, as much as I like the use of props, and I do like a conspiracy theory as well, but I've got to say Tottenham look drab, they look disinterested this year. Arsenal are a team maybe with a little bit of purpose. Neil, you win. Rhys, another defeat for Spurs, and because of that, you're going to face the pressure challenge coming up next. Desperately needing to salvage something from a very disappointing weekend, Rhys has 30 seconds to answer 5 questions about the Premier League. It is, of course, the pressure challenge. Rhys, how do you feel?
The most scared I've ever felt in my life.
Rhys, your 30 seconds starts now. Who's the top scoring Englishman in the Premier League this season?
Raheem Sterling.
Name 2 of the 3 longest serving managers in the Premier League currently.
Maurizio Pochettino and Sean Dyche.
Correct. Spell Spurs backwards.
S-R-U-P-S.
Correct. Christian Eriksen became the 2nd Spurs player to reach 50 Premier League assists. Who was the 1st?
Aaron Lennon.
Incorrect. Darren Anderton. Liverpool versus Tottenham is the highest scoring fixture in Premier League history. To the nearest 10, how many goals have been scored?
10. Oh, in overall, not in one game.
Time's up.
I was going to say, what an easy question.
Rhys, you'll be delighted to hear you got our best ever score, 3.
Very happy.
But you'll also be very disappointed to hear you got our worst ever score, 3.
Furious.
Rhys, Neil, thank you very much for joining us. This has been That Weekend Though. We'll see you next time.